Top 10 highest paid CEOs in the world. There are hundreds and thousands of CEOs around the world, and that's of course because of the presence of many companies worldwide. But surely, not all of them are at the same rate of success. There are companies that have decent profit, some with good profit, and some, well, the number of profits they make can take a while for you to process in your mind. However, the main subject we're going to talk about today is the salaries of the highest paid CEOs in the world. These 10 people on our list have combined annual earnings of over $3 billion. In addition, you might be surprised to find that major names who are CEOs of some of the biggest companies in the world, such as Mark Zuckerberg and Larry Page, are not features on this list, mainly because they don't really take a high salary from their company, instead preferring stock options. If you're interested in knowing who these people are and how much they get paid, then please keep watching. Number 10. Vivek Shaw. Annual earnings $45,062,153. Vivek Shaw is the CEO of J2 Global, a company you probably haven't heard of. For those who don't know, J2's core business includes a portfolio of media and internet service firms. Shaw began his career in 1995 at Time Warner Inc. There, he held multiple management positions within the Fortune Money Group and was named president of the Fortune Money Group in 2007. In 2010, Shaw purchased technology publisher Ziff Davis in partnership with private equity firm Great Hill Partners. With the purchase, he became CEO of Ziff Davis. He remained with Ziff Davis following its purchase by J2 Global in 2012. Shaw was appointed CEO of J2 Global, effective January 1, 2018. A podcast spoke to him about being relatively anonymous and asked him how important it is to have an increased profile. Shaw said, "I think building awareness about the company among those stakeholders is important, so I wouldn't dispute that. Getting personal recognition and seeing my name out there isn't. However, now that he is broken into the list of the top paid CEOs, remaining anonymous isn't likely anymore for Shaw." Number 9. Fabrizio Freda. Annual earnings $48,164,302. Freda was appointed CEO of the Estée Lauder Companies on July 1, 2009. If you hadn't already guessed his heritage by his name, you now know that he was born in Naples during the 1950s. In fact, he spent his childhood and a good chunk of his youth in virtually the same location. He graduated with a business degree from the University of Naples and set a goal for himself to become a successful businessman. As a result, he chose to relocate to America. This gave him the opportunity to work for major businesses that had a global impact. In his first year there, he was appointed president of Procter & Gamble Corporation, spending a total of 20 years with the company. A full decade of that time was spent in the company's division of health and beauty. After he was appointed COO to the Estée Lauder Company in 2008, they were exited to have someone of his skill and knowledge. From that point forward, he became the CEO of the company, making a total of more than $48 million. Number 8. James Heppleman. Annual earnings $49,969,163. James Heppleman is considered one of the most innovative and dynamic CEOs in the tech industry and currently leads PDC Inc., an American computer software and services company. While programming Apple IIe computers in his high school's lab during his senior year, Heppleman recognized the significance computing would have on the future. When he entered the University of Minnesota, he decided to specialize in how to use computers and software to solve mechanical engineering problems because of this experience. Heppleman joined PDC in 1998 when the company acquired Windchill Technology Inc. Since taking the helm as CEO, Heppleman is known for integrating the Internet of Things and augmented reality into the company's business strategy. Number 7. Robert A. Iger. Previous annual earnings $65,645,214. Robert is recently the executive chairman of the Walt Disney Company. He was CEO from 2005 to 2020. Lately, he announced that he would step down as CEO of the Walt Disney Company effective immediately, naming Bob Chapek, chairman of Disney Parks, as his successor, making him the 7th CEO in the company's history. Under Iger, Disney has experienced increases in revenue across its various divisions, with the company's market capitalization value increasing from $48.4 billion to $257 billion over a period of 13 years. He will continue to serve as executive chairman and chairman of Disney's board of directors until December 2021. In mid-April, Iger resumed running Disney temporarily to help the company through the COVID-19 pandemic. Number 6. John J. Legere. Previous annual earnings $66,538,206. John Legere is the former CEO and president of T-Mobile US, the third largest wireless network carrier in the United States. He resigned following the approval of the merger of T-Mobile and Sprint. Legere graduated from St. Bernard's Central Catholic School in Fitchburg, Massachusetts, and aspired to be a gym teacher before he figured out he wanted a more lucrative career and decided to study business instead. Prior to joining T-Mobile US, he was CEO of Asia Global Crossing from February 2000 to January 2002, and CEO of Global Crossing from October 2001 to October 2011, where he led the organization through bankruptcy. He was appointed CEO of T-Mobile US in September 2012 and has since been noted for T-Mobile's un-carrier approach to contract-free wireless networks. Number 5. Safra Katz. Annual earnings $108,282,333. Being the only woman on this list, Safra Katz has served as Chief Executive Officer of Oracle Corporation since 2014 and a member of the company's board of directors since 2001. She previously served as president of Oracle and has also served as the company's chief financial officer. Prior to being named president, Katz held various other positions since starting at Oracle in 1999. She currently serves as a director of the Walt Disney Company and previously served as a director of HSBC Holdings plc. Katz joined Oracle Corporation in April 1999. She became a member of the company's board of directors in October 2001 and president in early 2004. In 2009, she was ranked by Fortune as the 12th most powerful woman in business. Number 4. Mark V. Hurd. Previous annual earnings $108,295,023. Mark Hurd was also the CEO of Oracle. Unfortunately, he passed away in October 2019. And yes, Oracle had two CEOs and both of them made it to the top 5, having almost the same annual earnings. He began his business career as a salesperson for NCR in San Antonio. Mr. Hurd stayed with the company for 25 years, eventually moving into administration and overseeing the company's operations. Hurd rose to the position of president of NCR in 2001 and was named CEO of the company in 2003. He then resigned from all of his positions after several years in the business. On September 18, 2014, Hurd and Katz both became CEOs after Larry Ellison resigned from his position. Hurd was given control of sales, service, and marketing departments, while Katz would oversee operations, legal, and finance departments. After his death, his co-CEO Katz and Oracle founder CTO Larry Ellison were left to manage the company. Number 3. Nikesh Aurora. Annual earnings $125,068,836. Aurora is the CEO and chairman of Palo Alto Networks, an American multinational cybersecurity company. He joined Google in 2004 and was formerly a senior executive there. He held multiple senior operating leadership roles until he left Google in July 2014, resigning from the post of Senior Vice President and Chief Business Officer. He later became President and Chief Operating Officer of SoftBank Corporation. Aurora received over $200 million in compensation over the last 2 years while at the head of SoftBank's operation. This pay package made him the world's highest paid executive. On June 1, 2018, Aurora took on the role of CEO and chairman at Palo Alto Networks. Number 2. David M. Zaslav. Annual earnings $129,499,005. David Zaslav is the president and CEO of Discovery Inc., a position he has held since January 2007. He graduated from Boston University School of Law with a JD with honors in 1985 and started his career as an attorney with LaBeouf, Lamb, Labey, and McRae in New York. He started his career at NBC Universal and stayed there for about 20 years. As president of cable and domestic TV and new media distribution, he oversaw content distribution to all forms of TV, negotiation for cable and satellite carriage of NBC Universal networks, and forged media partnerships. After becoming CEO, Discovery began trading as a public company on the Nasdaq Stock Exchange. Discovery's brands, which have broad appeal with superfans around the globe, now reach more than 3 billion cumulative viewers in over 220 countries worldwide. Number 1. Elon Musk. Annual earnings $2,284,044,884. Elon Musk is a South African-born American entrepreneur and businessman who founded X.com in 1999, which later became PayPal, SpaceX in 2002, and Tesla Motors in 2003. Musk became a multi-millionaire in his late 20s when he sold his startup company, Zip2, to a division of Compaq Computers. He also is the co-founder, CEO, and product architect at Tesla Motors that is dedicated to producing affordable, mass-market electric cars as well as battery products and solar roofs. Musk oversees all product development, engineering, and design of the company's products. However, Tesla ranked as the best-selling plug-in cars manufacturer, and there is no doubting that Musk's vision will take them even further, despite the numerous public problems they've been facing.